Hi,
Hello.
Stephen. Hi, everyone. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You have such a nice audience. You know, I watch your show all the time.
Oh, that's
and you always
nice.
get the greatest crowds here.
Yeah, they're
so.
absolutely lovely. And
I'm always so excited to see you.
The thing is, they're not just lovely people, they're actually physically attractive, which is extraordinary.
Yeah, I
about these
noticed
people.
that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's somebody on the 4th row, kind of 5 seats in. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Are you shopping?
Yeah, no.
Now,
no, I'm very happily married.
Now, me too.
Good.
Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks so much. Listen, I ask you a quick question. Did you watch any of the Zuckerberg
I watched a
testimony
little
today?
bit of it. I was actually working on a script for this series and kind of doing some editing today, but out of the corner of my eye, I watched a little of it.
Well,
He was on the
for a
hot
couple
seat,
years,
right?
you worked. You were global anchor for Yahoo, so you worked in digital media. What did you think of his testimony today? Like, he seemed to be bowing to the idea of some regulation and took some blame. Like,
well, I think, you know, the genie's out of the bottle for a lot of these companies. They have so much of our information, and I think a lot of people have accepted that. I don't think people are going to all leave Facebook because they know that we've lost our privacy. So I think the fact that he's open to some regulation, the real test will be what are they going to do next, and how are they going to control fake news and control sort of people's access to all of our personal information that people are, I mean, isn't it weird how you can talk about something on your phone, suddenly you'll see ads for it or articles about a person, and they just know everything about us, and this is really unprecedented, I think, and very strange. It feels very Orwellian, doesn't it?
yeah, well, I'm not on Facebook.
You're not?
I've never been.
One of the guys I interviewed for this series, Tristan Harris, has talked about he left Google because he saw that all these engineers were manipulating not only our information, but trying to get us more and more addicted in this attention economy, because the way they make money is you stay engaged on the platform. So they come up with all these bells and whistles that are dopamine producing to suck us into this vortex of endless information. I'm sure, don't you find yourself like 2 hours have passed and you're still on your phone and you say, what happened? How could I still be on this thing? And then you see weird ads that are catered to you. What kind of weird ads do you get? Maybe I shouldn't ask that question.
Anything having to do with the Lord of the Rings. I get all those.
I always get like wrinkle cream. I'm like, really?
Well, it's working, Katie. You got to pass some on to me. Now, your new documentary series is called America Inside Out.
Yeah.
You're a veteran reporter. Look, we have some evidence of your early days right here.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay, there you are, 1984 in Miami. Where is this?
Yeah, I think I'm in Miami.
In Miami.
The good news is when you have like a chubby chipmunk face, that when you get older, your skin kind of hollows out and it doesn't look as bad. Did you know that?
I don't see any change whatsoever, Katie Couric. So from this point to this point, this person to this person, all the experience you have, how do you think the national mood has changed since 1984?
Oh my God, really? Oh, I'll do a whole sort of survey from the last several decades. I mean, what's really good for late night comedy and for cable news is really, really for the country. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when I watch your show, seriously.
Yeah.
My husband
One thing
Sean
that's
and
changed, and I don't think she would have said Katie.
Well, you'll bleep that out. But
I don't know.
you know, when my husband and I watch your show at night, we're like, can you really believe what's going on in this country? It is insane, isn't it?
Yeah, the president's personal lawyer has been raided by the FBI because evidently there was a reasonable suspicion that he and the president were conspiring in a criminal act.
Yes. Not only that, then you have Stormy Watch. Of course, that's associated with the raid. You have, I mean, it's just unbelievable. And so are you finding that it's still amusing or it's just so depressing?
It's still amusing. It's still amusing.
Yeah.
You'll know when it's not amusing anymore. There'll be somebody else sitting here. Your first episode is on the UVA monuments and the rallies and the riot that happened there.
It's really on our memorial landscape, specifically Confederate iconography, and whether or not, you know, there's a big national debate if these statues and memorials should exist. And it was a very interesting episode. I started in Charlottesville because they were talking about the Robert E. Lee statue in the middle of town. And I happened to be there during that horrific rally that took place on August 12th.
You were there when it happened.
Yes, I was there when it happened. I was in the streets, surrounded by these white supremacists and a lot of members of the clergy who came from all over the country to do peaceful protests against them. It was really frightening.
And you went to UVA, so that must have been particularly heartbreaking.
It was heartbreaking for not only UVA. My sister was a state senator in Charlottesville. She passed away, but everyone thought she was going to be the first female governor of Virginia. So I have very strong ties to the Charlottesville community, and it was more than heartbreaking. It was devastating. And these people were so scary. You know, a number of guns that were on the street. I'm really surprised that more people weren't seriously hurt. Of course, Heather Heyer lost her life, and many people were injured when that car plowed into the crowd. But it was it was terrifying, actually.
We have a clip here. Do you have what this is? This is a clip from that day. Yes,
this is actually, so this is a safe space, as they say, not on the college campus, but a safe area. It was a cafe where a lot of the members of the clergy were congregating to get out of the streets and away from the violence. And I was talking to Cornel West, who, of course, is a civil rights activist and now a professor at Harvard, had been at Princeton. And so this is a conversation he and I had in the middle of it.
Jim?
I was led to a cafe that was set up as a safe space by church leaders. What did you think of what you saw today here in Charlottesville?
I've never seen so much hatred in the eyes of my fellow human beings in my life.
It's easy to forget this whole thing started ostensibly about a statue of Robert E. Lee. It's not really about a statue, is it?
Oh, that was just a catalyst.
America Inside Out premieres tomorrow on Nat Geo. Katie Couric, everybody. We'll be right back with Louis Anderson.